back here at Taupo Motorsport Park, right at the business end now of round number 2 of the D1NZ National Drifting Championship. Round number 2 brought to you by 10 Tools. Thanks, of course, to NZKW as well, and Link ECU, another one of our brand partners here. A look across the surface at Taupo Motorsport Park, you can see those black lines that have emerged there on the track as the drivers have tried to stick to the prescribed line. 25 degrees with 24 km/h wind gusts, so she's certainly picked up out there. Kenny, she's pretty calm this morning, and that's a good thing. That's probably dissipating a bit of the tyre smoke, meaning that the drivers certainly have that little bit more visibility than they might have if it was just sitting static. Sometimes that's a real problem in those stadium rounds in particular, where the smoke just sits and lingers.
Well, it's been over 20 years since the first ever D1NZ drifting event was held here at Taupo Motorsport Park. It's time for something relatively new with this layout. Round 2 of the 2025 season will see the track here at Taupo run in the standard direction, with the cars starting off the front straight. The lead car will take the right lane out of the start gate, an outside clip to start at turn 1. Watch out for wheel drops here, as well as the challenge at maintaining car speed in the chase heading to outside zone 2. Throttle application and the gear ratio in the car will be crucial to make this midsection work off the small decel zone, and the cars really have to stretch the legs, so to speak, to draw out the car speed. That final drive from outside zone 4 is actually really difficult to make. If you look at just how long that straight section is for the guys to try and link the cars into that final apex. Our judges for round 2, former pro driver Matt Kwok is back in the D1NZ as our line judge, and he will be scoring for the lead car during the tandem eliminations. Over 25 years experience in the game, Australian Benki Bruin joins us from Drift Japan, scoring angle and the chase runs during the battles. Our final judge for the weekend is Speedway driver and team manager Mr. Tony G, who will be scoring style, and he'll also have a 50-50 point breakdown for an overall score during the tandem phase of competition.
Adam Davies up against the RHP machine.
Yes, it's Sam West, Mr. West, a couple of drivers who probably know. A little bit of a wash there in the front end from Sam West, trying to keep up with the rapid 20B of Adam Davies for Mimico and Hydrolink Racing. Sam West is going to stay on the track. Oh, he drifted way up there, and then I can see the rear bumper hanging off Sam West's car. Okay, so this is Adam Davies, the #1 qualifier, chasing down Sam West, a pair of Taupo locals. A bit of debate, friendly debate, a little bit of banter as to what is the real bay, Kenny. Hawke's Bay or the Bay of Plenty, and the boys from the Bay of Plenty at the moment. It is Adam Davies going through. Adam Davies goes through, so we had Adam Davies receiving 2 votes and 1 vote for an OMT.
Q1 this direction, and now we're in the battles and we're going all right.
Yeah, I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch, but hey, I was happy with my lead run. I can tidy up, but my chase I was quite happy with. Few places to improve still, but yeah, our car's feeling good now. It was a little bit iffy earlier on, but changed a few things and we're good to go.
The old dog's just got it, eh?
Yeah, the old dog Adam got it. He's better today, but I'll come back stronger next time, eh? Kurt's going to do it for us though, I think.
Battle of the Bay of Plenty with Dave Stedman, the veteran drifter, multiple 3-time NZ, and Kurt Blackie in the silver machine known as Wolfie, the 86. A bit of a jump and a surge there from Kurt Blackie just to try and get things going. Kurt Blackie has really chased aggressively this weekend, Kenny. He's really trying to make a name for himself as a guy who is right up on the door. But there's a waiver there and a straighten up from Kurt Blackie in the chase. I think he might have just lost his way a little bit there. Trying to surge back up onto Dave Stedman again. I did call Dave the George Clooney of Tauranga yesterday. I was hoping he might bring me an espresso for saying something like that, but he didn't. Dave doesn't have the proximity that Kurt Blackie did in his chase run, but then we know Kurt made that mistake as well. So Kurt Blackie's throwing down hard here, Kenny, and I wonder if he might have a... Dave, right up the track there.
What happened out there?
Obviously, I only know what I did on my lead and my chase. I don't know what he did behind me. I made some mistakes in my chase. I felt my lead was the best run I've done all day. All weekend in fact, so pretty happy with that, but yeah, made some mistakes in my chase. So
yeah, like Dave said, I can only see what I see in the car, but I felt like I put down a pretty gangster chase. Where I was lacking was probably my lead, off a few zones. but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Just confirming, unfortunately, that you are right. It was your lead, and Dave gets the win.
Dave Steedman goes through. So Dave Steedman goes through the multiple-time, three-time NZ as we take a look at the Howling Coyote of Fangadan. Castro out front. Oh, now that's, how do you describe that? Fanga rotated to angle so violently, I don't think Rhodey knew where to go.
RB30 up against the Coyote 5-litre V8. Rhodey now leading out. Now you'd have to say Rhodey potentially with a disadvantage in the first run, so he's trying to lay down the best lead run he can.
Fangadan's still right there with him though in the smoke. Fangadan sitting right in the back pocket there. Oh, Rhodey's going to rotate round and spin. Fangadan gets the call. Fangadan goes through.
Fanga, the exciting thing is you guys have both been driving for 20 years, and that's the first time you've met in battle.
Yeah, I find that real hard to believe, eh? Like, you know, we've done a lot of practice in the early days, I guess. But yeah, that was, I think we had the car a little bit too tight in the first run there. Second one, I had to blow the tyres off a little bit.
Oh, ran out of tyres, just last zone, just no one home, and just was up over the hill.
Another metre, and it would have been the best run out.
Yeah, oh mate, it was awesome in the cars. Cool to have this battle and on a run it back at Mount Smart and get one.
I think he's caught himself out on the rear end. He just didn't leave room for the lead
Oh,
car.
Jordan Joyce gets hit by Jeff Jones. He gets drilled. Jordan Joyce, this is the same thing we saw this morning from Matt Brown, where we saw that kind of little flick to go and initiate, and then it just didn't come back the other way. Jeff Jones, nowhere left to go, drills into the rear of Jordan Joyce's car. Now, I did see Jordan's hand come out the window straight away, so it does look like he's okay. So is Jeff Jones, but that is a spectacular way to kick off that battle. Jeff Jones just getting out of the car here.
It's kind of looking like Jeff's gone in there to save him, you know. If he'd hit those tyres front on and bounced out, he was probably going to wear one in the door.
Would have wrecked both cars.
Yeah, you'd have to talk to Jeff, but it's got that look about it. He sort of might have intentionally hit him to try and rotate him. So
Jordan Joyce got some work to do here, having caused that initial contact with Jeff Jones. So he's going to try and force a mistake from the JDM pilot for the weekend. Jeff Jones out of California. Jordan Joyce hanging with him in the chase position, doing nothing wrong here, trying not to shortcut down the track. Jordan Joyce maintaining proximity, and Jeff Jones gets up the track there just to the outside, and then a little bit of a distance created there towards the end. There's nothing wrong with either of those runs there, Kenny, but a massive disadvantage from pass number one. And there we go. Jeff Jones gets the call after Jordan Joyce's rather spectacular exit stage left.
Yeah, just a bit of loose gravel and stuff on the road. It's going a little bit harder. One of the best in the world, you know, like to be the best, you got to drive with the best. And this year, everyone's bringing it on. So big shout out to NZK for jumping on this year. All our sponsors and the team to get us here.
Jeff, that was a little bit of stock car racing out there, mate.
Oh, that was a little bit insane. You know, we were having some fun with it. Unfortunately, he had some trouble on the entry, spun out in front of me. I was glad I was able to stop it in time before some more damage happened there.
All right. We've been being asked where the man is by the Fink Army, and here he is, Luke Fink. Luke Fink & Co. all the way out of Australia, going global with an FD campaign this season. Thanks to JDM Racing, here he is battling head-to-head with Hawke's Bay's Adam Whitehead, the 700 horsepower Plan B PureTech, Sylvia, and a little waiver in the chase position from Adam Whitehead as Luke Fink just doing it and delivering again, Kenny. Straight away we go to Luke Fink, so Fink goes through, Luke Fink goes through into the top 8. All right, Ben Hodges in a very unfamiliar car now, driving the barn fine, trying to chase down Michael Thorley for NZ. Out the front with the I Am Hope livery on the front, and yeah, I think that 32 has seen better days. It was on song yesterday, she just kept going and going and going, like the Energizer Bunny, but today it is just running on 4, it's on 5, it's just all over the place. And I think that might be all she wrote for Ben Hodges, just with that distance created there by Michael Thorley.
Straight into action, thick and fast here with our time certain finish. I think Race Control are trying to claw back track time, so we're straight into the battle here with Brody Maher and Jeremy Slammett, the JDM Racing Mark IV Supra. Both of them dancing with that outer zone.
Now, has Maher, I think Maher's led Jeremy Slammett up off the track there. We saw Brody Maher yesterday having problems with I think, Fanger talked about it, he blew the tyres off.
Why not both of these cars?
I love listening to that SR20 wind up. It's just a sound unlike anything else. It's like the sound of a million angry bees trapped in a barrel.
Both of them getting that front end lean on, almost popping a wheel, three-wheeling it through the start of the section. A little wave in there for the JDM machine.
He has taken the win, but there might be some challenge with the motor now.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm really happy for the win. But yeah, straight when I got to the finish line, it just blew heaps of smoke, and I just decided to shut it down and get it towed to the pit so at least we can figure out what's going on.
Yeah, hopefully it's not 2 motors in 2 days, mate.
I hope so. Yeah, no, I don't want that, but yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll get you back to the pits, get you sorted, and hopefully we can get you back out there again.
First look at Connor Halligan for the afternoon, the local man from here in Taupo. Let's see if he's got this car dialed and sorted, Kenny, because we saw yesterday he had a few challenges just due to being a fresh build, but he hadn't done a lot of driving, and it looks pretty sorted and solid so far with not a lot of fight back so far from Dan Caldwell.
I think Halligan over the season, when they really get settled with that car, it's going to be an absolute weapon.
There we go, OMT. And it is Connor Halligan getting the call, so an OMT at 2 for Connor Halligan.
And here is your battle tree as it stands currently heading into the top 8. Adam Davies will take on Jeff Jones with Dave Steedman up against Dan Woolhouse. Luke Fink will take on Mike Thorley, and Jeremy Slammett will take on Connor Halligan. You'll see the names to the left of those who have been knocked out, and we are getting ready for the Mimico top 4. That was your Drift Japan top 8s.
As we progress through the battles, let's see if Jeff Jones can be the next international to spoil the party, but Adam Davies, the #1 qualifier, looking to throw down. Oh, Jeff Jones has had a big steering input there as he went to initiate into the chase position on Adam Davies. Jeff Jones trying to put the pressure on. He's not lifting, he's not giving an inch, but there's another waiver there from Jones. Jones having some problems here. Adam Davies throwing down out front. Jeff Jones doing a good job maintaining proximity, but it has been untidy and there have been a few steering inputs there, and you got to think there it is an initial advantage to Adam Davies as long as he's hit all those right zones. There they go. Adam Davies going to put the pressure on, gives it a little dab of the brake to settle the car down to the chase. Jeff Jones has knocked the cone over and he is off track and out adrift. Jeff Jones hits the cone and that will be a 0. It is Adam Davies goes through.
Pretty awesome lead.
Oh yeah, I know I can do better than that, but I just gutted for Jeff.
You can do better than that.
You know, I want to have a good battle with Jeff, and he just washed out into the first corner there. And
if you can do better than that lead, mate, I cannot wait to see it.
I missed a few zones, so I can do better. So it's been awesome to even have Jeff over here to go against, you know, and it's awesome to get the opportunity to do it. So
it's all good, man. I'm glad that I got to hang out with JDM Racing, come to D1NZ, dude. Like, this was amazing. These drivers are awesome. Thank you so much for a great battle.
Had a bungee jump, you've done some cool stuff.
All the things. I hope I
eating some pies.
Yeah, all the pies. If I can put a bunch of steak pies in my pocket and take them with me, dude, that's the #1 thing for sure right there. But this has been a rad trip. Thank you guys so much.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you out here, mate, and we wish you all the best for the Formula Drift season.
Thank you, guys.
So Dave Steedman will want to get this win here over Fanger Dan. Probably get the monkey off his back a little bit, or get the coyote off his back, so to speak.
Dave Steedman, the high qualifier, takes the lead in the first lap.
How did Dave create that gap over Fanger? Did he just drive away from him?
See how far off that zone he was. Fanger's tried to stick with him.
Yeah, Fanger's done what the judges then asked for, right? Cone. I saw a cone. Fanger Dan hit a cone.
Second pass, Fanger Dan now leading. Fills that outer zone. Out to outside zone 3, through the midsection now. Dave Steedman shortcuts up on the ripple.
I don't think this is going to matter because I'm sure Fanger hit that cone on initiation and that's going to zero him out unless Dave gets a 0. Waiting, and there it is, Dave Steedman. He goes through. Dave Steedman unanimous.
Fanger, from what I saw, mate, a couple of cones on entry on your lead.
Oh really? Oh, is that what it was? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't feel like, yeah, wow. Yeah, the boys were telling me I was pushing it pretty close to that.
Yeah, not ideal, but hey, beat Fanger twice in a row. Hey, it might have been by regulation. I didn't actually see the cones, and I thought I'd thrown that one away because it wasn't a great chase. But hey, rules are rules, and awesome to see the judges sticking to those. So awesome.
We've been advised Jeremy Slamet is out and Connor Halligan goes through into the 4. So we have Adam Davies and Dave Steadman locked in on one side of the tree. We have Luke Fink versus Michael Thorley, and the winner of that goes against Connor Halligan.
It feels like we're down on one cylinder. It seems pretty bad, but I don't want to go too hard into it. I just need some rest, some time off, and have a good dig into it and see what's happening.
Right, let's watch what's going on here. It is Luke Fink up against Mike Thorley. Michael Thorley campaigning vigorously for a sponsor for... Oh, Mike Thorley! He turns it round. Now, did he tap Luke Fink in order to send himself around? Doesn't really matter. Luke Fink will keep going. Luke Fink needs to complete this run as the lead driver and book himself in a score. Make sure he doesn't get it incomplete.
Michael Thorley's gone in there, tried to commit to that chase run, but perhaps just misjudged the lead car's speed initially.
Let's just see what Luke does, because we've been talking. So Luke, that's a big gap.
Oh,
from Luke. Yeah, Thorley's had a big problem there. So he's hit a cone and it's all done.
Crossed up, battling the front end steering.
So Fink is going to be back into the 4, you would imagine, off the back of this.
Unanimous decision. Luke Fink through to the next round.
Given a red hot go, I didn't lose power steering for once, so that's good. Last run I lost power steering, so we're definitely stressing out, but we're pushing through it. We're doing what we can. I have a mean vibration from the left rear now from that hit, so I need to suss out if that's just the wheel.
I bent something when I hit him. It felt kind of all right, and then that locket just kind of jammed and pulled me back into the cones. So
Yeah, what happened with the hit there?
I thought he was just going super slow. Maybe I was just too hot and in him, but when we came in, I was on the gas coming around, and I don't know. I'd like to watch the replay.
As the 2 Team DSR boys go head to head, Adam Davies has the lead as the #1 qualifier. Dave Steadman, teammate, Team DSR it is. Davies Steadman Racing. This 20B is singing out front, the RB32 in the chase position. Both cars emulating nicely. Need a little bit better proximity there from Dave Steadman. You would have thought he would have been closer up there, Kenny, because these guys know each other so well. They do so much driving together. Dave's had a problem. Dave's had to give that a second kick there. Adam Davies gets the win. Adam Davies gets the win. And
Dave, it looked like maybe your lead, you missed a gear.
Nah, I watched a little bit too wide and couldn't pull it back. I probably hit a cone. If not, I dogged Adam, and yeah, I mean, fair call. You know, still one guarantee podium. I'm going to be pushing for 3rd, so bring it on.
And here is the Mimico top 4. Who have we got?
Yeah, we've got Adam Davies locked in against Dave Steadman. We've just seen the result of that battle, and it is Adam Davies going through into the final. We're now awaiting the battle between Luke Fink and Connor Halligan. Second again, then Luke Fink potentially quite a long way ahead of his fellow contenders, and Luke Fink being the driver that he is. Connor Halligan is right to the inside there, Kenny. Has he put himself in a good position there? Is that going to hurt him at all, or is he going to be able to carry it through the run? I don't know how the judge is going to view that one. Halligan, though, Connor Halligan right up on the door of the JDM machine, and he has stayed in it, Kenny. A chase for the ages by Connor Halligan as they come around. Definitely make some noise with this one. This is a run and a half. Right, let's see what happens here. Connor Halligan will accelerate away off the line. Luke Fink will go into the chase position. Both drivers away, nice and clean, nice and smooth. Now Luke will have seen and known what Connor has done, and he's going to try and emulate that. He tries to close up on the door there. There already is a slight little gap there, not much, just a minute difference, but Connor Halligan was just so close in his chase run. Is this enough of a difference for Connor Halligan to hammer home an advantage here? Luke Fink goes to the inside there to try and shortcut some proximity. Luke Fink stays to the outside. That is a good drive from Luke Fink. Now he stayed to what the judges wanted.
Had to be the battle of the weekend so far. How did you feel at that, Connor?
Yeah, well, I knew I had to throw everything at it. Minimal practice, new car. I was like, I'm just going to have to send it, so that's what I did.
Yeah, I guess that contact in the battle just before has done something to the rear. I knew about it going into the second run of that battle, but then it got really bad to the point where I'm actually losing vision inside the car. Like, it's vibrating me so crazy. That's why I went and dumped the car and said, boys, please fix it. I can't drive it like that.
Luke Fink gets the win. Luke Fink gets the win. There we go. It is Connor Halligan versus Dave Steadman for 3rd place for the weekend. And we are closing in on a finish here at the Taupo Motorsport Park. Connor Halligan goes to that inside line again. Connor Halligan, I think, he's got the bit between the teeth now, hasn't he? He's a little bit annoyed, I think, with the way that result went. We're almost seeing the same thing again from him. A little bit further back on Dave Stedman. Wasn't right up on the door like he was with Luke Fink, but same sort of approach from Connor, full of youthful aggression. Alrighty, here we go. Adam Davies for Mimico Hydrolink running the Trios tyre against Luke Fink for JDM Racing on the GT Radial. Who goes home with silverware? Here we go off the line for the final time here. It is Adam Davies, the #1 qualifier, leading the way with JDM. Oh, Adam Davies! It is shut down and gone straight ahead. And then Luke's washed out as well. And we're 0-0. Luke's locked up. Luke is locked up and he's come to a halt. It is shut down. And Adam Davies is pulled up there. Does he think it's on fire? Luke, the way Luke's getting out of that car, what is on the track? Is there something on the track? Third and fourth has been declared as a draw. Third and fourth has been declared as a draw due to a one more time that we do not have time to run. So third and fourth is a draw. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in drifting. From round number 2 of the D1NZ National Drifting Championship, winning the big prize from Ting Tools. Congratulations to Adam Davies! Not too bad, but still somehow 2 of the worst finals we've ever seen.
I'm sorry. I really tried. In hindsight, you know, if I knew it was going to happen, which we hoped it wouldn't, so do apologise to the JDM boys. We've got some work to do. I don't know if that's a piece of motor or a piece of gearbox.
It's been an awesome weekend, and to have 2 podiums for our team for the 2 rounds is awesome. Massive thanks to our friends and family, of course our crew, they keep the cars going. Thanks to all other drivers. It's been a sick weekend, some epic driving, and obviously the judges for the new judging format's been awesome.